I want you to please pay attention and listen to what Justice Ozobi said about this book written by Gowon about Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu and the Biafra genocide. You know what that happened between 1967 to 1970. I want you to pay attention. Let me read out what Justice, this our brother, said about this particular book. And after reading this particular update from Justice, I'm going to play a video of this same Gowon, what he said about Biafrans leaving Nigeria, what he said, the reasons why they fought tooth and nail to make sure that Biafrans stay in Nigeria. Let's go straight and read from Justice Ozobi. After watching, please do well to share your thoughts under the comment section and do well to follow us for more updates. Let's go on. Let's go on. Correcting the mistakes and making the world and the new generation of Igbos know what actually happened. Like he's trying to tell the public what actually happened because that man came out and be yabbing rubbish. Let's continue. Gowon came online and made a claim that Ojukwu frustrated all the peace effort he made. Ask Gowon, who introduced the first peace accord in Ghana. You know, Gowon came out in that book and said that Ojukwu frustrated all their efforts in bringing peace, in making sure that peace reigned between Biafra and Nigeria, but Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu frustrated everything. Now, he's asking you to ask Gowon, who brought the first peace deal, okay? Who brought the first peace deal? Let's continue. Gowon came online and made a claim that Ojukwu frustrated all the peace efforts he made. Ask Gowon, who introduced the first peace accord in Ghana. That is a question. Ojukwu went and called all the African leaders, including all Nigerian leaders, after the death of Aguiyi Ironsi. And a meeting was fixed in Aburi, Ghana, to discuss and solve the issues that brought the death of Aguiyi Ironsi and many other leaders in the country. That was Ojukwu that called for this. But this Gowon came out yesterday. He came out and wrote a book. And they launched the book in Abuja. They launched the book and they were telling us that Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu frustrated all their efforts in bringing peace between Nigeria and Biafra. That one is not even the one that paid me. The one that even paid me was that he's saying that Odumegwu Ojukwu used the mineral resources of Igbos to go and give French people in order to get arms from them. That one, is it his business? You see these mineral resources in Igbo, what will be all of them? If it have not unalive all of them, they will not rest. Let's continue. After many disagreements and agreements, the whole Africa made agreements with Nigerian government, agreed together to set up a confederation system of governments. The whole African nations, they agreed with Nigeria to make a confederation system, a confederation government, allowing each region govern themselves so that killings, jealousy, political disagreement will stop in Nigeria. This was what the African presidents, African governors, all of them agreed, that they should allow everybody to govern, to rule their area, to avoid this one being jealous of this one, or political disagreement, or this or that. Let's continue. Which all leaders of Nigeria agreed. After a few weeks, about 2 weeks later, the federal government of Nigeria, under the leadership of this old lying machine called Gowon, now made a public announcement disagreeing in the meeting held in Aburi. You see, I said I was not going to say anything concerning this whole thing because we all know the truth. You see that Gowon, despite his old, he's wretched, he's cracked, he don't want to say the truth. I know why God is keeping him alive, so that he will stay and see that Nigeria that he created, and see that Nigeria he's trying to keep one, how it will be. God have a reason why he left Gowon to be alive, so that he can also witness the coming of Biafra, that it will happen before his 4 eyes. Let's continue. This is coming from Justice Ozobi. Credit to you, my brother. You will live long. Anyone that decides to bring evil near you, that person will die by 100 folds. You are a good man. God will bless you for me, for always saying your mind and sticking on the truth. Let's continue. The southeastern region was upset and feel threatened after Gowon and his family and his lying machines came out and announced that they did no longer accept on the Aburi meeting that was held in Ghana. Everybody in Ali, where all of them were threatened. They were not happy. What is going on? There were panic everywhere. Okay, go on. Feast another meeting, not in Aburi, not in other African countries like Ojukwu did, but in Benin City, Nigeria. These people, let's continue. Knowing fully well that Ojukwu won't attend the meeting because he doesn't know what exactly you guys has planned for him that made you people to cancel the meeting you first had in Aburi. You see these people, Otego Habidorobure a murderer. It has been long they started to have this intent of murdering people. It started for a long time. Imagine how many millions of people that they unalived in Biafra land. Nobody knows their plan. They had an agreement in Ghana. Everybody, all African leaders were there. They came, they agreed. Okay, when you go back, everybody should govern their area. Everybody should be the leader of their area so that there will be no jealousy. There will be nothing. Just regional management. Come swear in English. Regional management. Manage your area, I manage my area. Everybody agreed. The moment Ojukwu came back, Gowon came back. After 2 weeks, everything changed. They had discussions with their people. They said, we cannot allow Igbo to manage their mineral resources. So for a long time, their mind have been on these mineral resources. Their mind have been on these mineral resources. Okay, let's take a look at this video. Just watch this video from the northern whatever. What they said of recent. This 2026, I think it's about last month. This is May. Let's take a look at this video. After then, we continue.
I decided that we should not, I should not allow Nigeria to break away. We will not allow any part to secede. Now, of course, Ojukwu wanted, if he succeeded, yes, with the oil, the major oil is in his own part of the country at that time, is in the eastern part of the country. Yes, in fact, he would be independent, he would be financially robust, and then who knows, he might probably go even beyond that to start reconquering the rest of the country so that he can be the president of the country. So,
do you see what we are talking about? It's still about these mineral resources, something they have been dragging with us since 19 Uruke. They have been dragging these mineral resources. These mineral resources have claimed the life of millions of Biafrans. They have taken the lives of millions of Biafrans because of these same mineral resources. Do you see? And even up to today, that is what they are still dragging. Did you hear what that man said? That they cannot let the Biafrans go because of the mineral resources in Igbo. Let's continue. Knowing fully well that Ojukwu won't attend the meeting because he doesn't know what exactly you guys had planned for him that made you people to cancel the meeting you first had in Aburi. What stopped this useless old man called Gowon from fixing the meeting at Aburi again? What stopped him? Why did he run from that place and come to Nigeria to fix it? These people, they plan to unalive Ojukwu allegedly. That is their plan. Let's continue. They refused because they already know your plans to eliminate them. Did you hear? They already know. Ojukwu already know that these people, for them to come back from Ghana, and the moment we came back from Ghana, after 2 weeks, you discussed with your people, you came up with another plan in order to have another meeting in Nigeria. That means something is fishy. You want to unalive me and my people the way you have been doing, the way you went to the north and took away the millions of Ndibu. You unalive them. You came to Biafra, you used starvation. It will never be well with Nigerian leader. You see, go on, he will not die. That man, he will live and see the coming of Biafra. He will live and see That Nigeria he's trying to keep as one, what it will turn to. Go on. You're not going anywhere. You go nowhere. You see this moment? You go nowhere, my brother. You are here with us. Let's continue. They refused because they already know your plans to eliminate them. If Gowon wanted to kill Ojukwu, where will he see or meet him? Okay? His initial plan was to host Eastern region leaders in a meeting at Benin and bomb them. His initial plans was to hold a meeting in Benin with Eastern leaders and bomb all of them. Let's continue. But my ancestors were wise and refused to come, only for Gowon to divide Eastern region and start telling them who is Igbo and who is not Igbo. Ojukwu got angry and declared Biafra. Instead of Gowon going through peace, if he wanted peace as he claimed. Oh, Jesus Christ. God. Chukwu okike abịama. Chukwu okike abịama. I know that this fight is now for you. I know that this fight is now for you. This fight is no longer our fight. Oh, I feel bittered every day. You see all these people, they will never know peace. I know this fight is no longer for us, because there is a reason for everything that is happening. Even after millions, even after years, even after so many people have lost their life, we are still in this today. We are still talking about this same thing today. Ojukwu, go on. You will never go anywhere. You will stay here with us. Let's continue. Okwa Tinubu is parading you. He's congratulating you for what you wrote against Biafrans. No problem. We shall see. You see in this, we shall see. We shall see. Let's continue. He instead came up with bombs, showing that he wanted because he is full of, and Biafrans has no options that to defend themselves. You people don't understand this thing. This man had a meeting with the whole African leaders, including Ojukwu and other leaders in Igbo. They went to Ghana. They had meetings for everybody to manage their region. After Gowon came back to Nigeria, he discussed with his people. After 2 weeks, he put another meeting. Instead of carrying this meeting to that same Ghana or another African country, he hosted that meeting in Benin. He hosted the meeting in Benin and decided to gather Igbo so that they will come there so that he will bomb them. But our ancestors, they already know their plan, because these people, these people, let's continue. He has been looking for opportunities to stand people. He fixed a meeting to kill Ojukwu and his leadership, but they didn't appear. He now declared war on them. At his old age, he should be asking for forgiveness, but no. The useless man is still alive talking rubbish on air. May Fulani finish up the middle belt. You people haven't seen anything. This is coming from Justice Ozobi. Justice, you will live long. You see, every strong Onyibo that have conscience doesn't sleep again. Every Igbo man or woman doesn't sleep again, because a lot of things is going on. This man that called himself Gowon, instead of him to come out and apologize, he's not. He's busy looking for a way to justify his actions. Gowon is busy looking for a way to justify his actions. He's looking for a way to justify his actions against Ndibo. Gowon, you're looking for a way to justify your actions, to justify the millions of people that you people are alive in Biafra land, to justify what you did to Ndibo. You are busy looking for a way to justify your actions. Gowon, you are not going anywhere. Nothing will take you. Not in this time. Not anytime. Nobody is taking you. God in heaven cannot take you. He has a reason for keeping you alive till today. You will live and see what Nigeria will turn to. You will live and see what that Nigeria you are trying to protect, what it will turn to. You see, in this life, you are going nowhere. You are trying everything possible to make sure that you justify your action. No problem. We shall see. We are not alone in this. Those you murdered, they are still the one fighting this battle, and we shall get to the end. Release Nnamdi Kanu, that man is innocent. Release all the Biafrans that you hold. Release them. Release them. Tinubu is busy, jumping up and down, happy. Happy because of the book you wrote against Ndibu. He's busy, happy. Don't worry. God will judge everybody. Let's continue. Day one.
Northern domination politically. The North feared the domination of the South educationally, commercially, etc. And I think it is the fear of the major fear of political domination was really what brought about the coup of 1966, which seemed to be one-sided, and it's mainly the northern leadership, both in the political as well as military, that were eliminated, and that engendered the crisis. Now, it was because, if I mean, Ojukwu or the East felt that after what happened in January and July, and a lot of the killings in September, in August, September, October, and subsequently, that the Igbos had to run to their own particular area, and I know that I had to even make sure that the soldiers separated, for a while. Otherwise, you never know what will happen. The animosity if they are within the same barrack. So I had to allow them to go back to their domain. Now it was, when Ojukwu, the East, felt that they have no. Because of what has happened, they have no further stake in the country. They decided they wanted to break away from the country. Now, that was really what brought about the civil war. And of course, I said, as a soldier, I'm supposed to defend my nation. And now, as a head of state, I cannot allow the nation to break up. Like Winston Churchill said that he was not made prime minister to preside over the dissolution of the empire when India was wanted to become independent. So that was the point, and I decided that we should not, I should not allow Nigeria to break away. We will not allow any part to secede. Now, of course, Ojukwu wanted, if he succeeded, yes, with the oil, the major oil is in his own part of the country at that time, is in the eastern part of the country. Yes, in fact, he would be independent, he would be financially robust, and then who knows, he might probably go even beyond that to start reconquering the rest of the country so that he can be the president of the country. So the oil is not the